contributor Ted Koppel, who looks at a disturbing reality facing more working Americans than ever: homelessness.
This intersection here, Memorial Drive and Candler Road, it's like you're crossing a threshold from this beautiful neighborhood, liberal arts college on that side, cafes, right. And then you cross over and it's dialysis centers, it's liquor stores, it's payday lenders. Other areas of Atlanta are booming, but this area sort of stayed stuck in this period of decline.
Brian Goldstone has devoted his book, which he calls There Is No Place for Us, to describing the challenges faced by literally millions of the working poor looking for a place to live. We're in Atlanta.
The poor are out here on these peripheral areas.
Goldstone has spent the better part of 6 years trying to understand
Hey, do me a favor,
so
double tap that screen for me, please.
Jobs with low wages,
smash that like button for me, please, if you will, before you leave.
The story we as a nation have told ourselves that hard work is the key to success, that work is an exit from poverty, not having a home, being homeless. What these people show us is that there's something profoundly not true about that story anymore.
In the course of his reporting, Goldstone met Celeste, whose name he changed to preserve her privacy. Celeste has been known to work 2 and 3 jobs at a time to support her 8 children.
You in my chat.
To a fast food restaurant, even sold plates of food from her room. She is resourceful.
I was working in
Make
a corner
yourself
store
useful
from
and
the time I was
smash that
10
like
years
button.
old. It always gave me like a sense of pride to do a good job at whatever I'm doing.
If she doesn't have a car, she'll walk to work. Sometimes that boils down to cleaning and tidying up a convenience shop. Just surviving is a constant struggle.
Because at one point, my car
Glad I was
my
able to
room.
make you happy.
I slept in my car for a month.
My mission is accomplished.
That's got to be tough.
Now pay
It
attention.
was.
What Celeste doesn't have is a passing credit score.
I could have the most money, but if my credit score is in a 700, then you don't want me in your property.
What totally destroyed her credit score was when an ex-boyfriend set fire to the home that she and her children were renting.
Damn.
Walking into that house was like walking into a black hole. We had nothing.
What pushed her and her children into homelessness was the fact that this home was owned by a
Just the
private
fact
equity
that you were
firm
looking for me in that
who
chat shows
demanded
that you...
that she pay rent for the current month's rent and an additional month as well, and she wouldn't get her security deposit back. This was to break the lease on this home that had burned down.
The sheriff
What's
put
up, Benjamin?
an eviction notice in the mailbox.
What's up, Benjamin?
Of the uninhabitable house. By the time Celeste found the notice,
the judge had handed down a default judgment, and by that point, her credit score had been destroyed.
Which is what brought Celeste, what brings so many desperate people, to what's called an extended stay hotel.
Oh,
Celeste
extended
lived
stay
here
hotel.
with 2 of her youngest children for about 3 months.
Damn.
Now, what were you paying here?
$520 a week.
About $75 a day?
Yeah.
That's
And
a
that's
lot of
only
money.
if you book online now. If you don't book online and you have to pay them cash at the window, then you're paying the $80 a day.
That's a lot of money.
Over the years, Celeste has lived in about half a dozen extended stays.
What's wrong,
like
Rufus?
this. Extended stay.
He don't want to play.
That sounds so elegant, doesn't it?
It does.
Come to our extended stay.
Yes. And that's how they advertise it, too. It actually says, come for a night, stay for a while.
Tell me what's wrong with the slogan.
It's a trap. A lot of the places are substandard. One of the places where I stayed, there was, you know how you put the mats down in the bathtub to cover supposedly slipping or falling or anything? Well, I pulled my mat up and there was a big hole in the tub. A lot of places have mold and mildew. They cause health problems. If you don't have them already, you will develop them.
Celeste was still living in an extended stay when things went from bad to a whole lot worse. Celeste, at one point in there, you found out you had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cancer?
Breast and ovarian.
Why didn't you go to the doctor?
Life. was lifing. People who are the primary breadwinners in a low, you can't take the time off to the, because me paying for my room that
Whole
day,
families
of
living in
course I
one
keep a roof
one
over my
room.
head. So sick and all, I'm still gonna go to work.
It's
What struck me
crazy.
over and over again is just how incredibly resilient,
I don't have ads. I pay for YouTube
even after
Premium.
the cancer.
I'm not one of them content
Brian,
creators that cheap out. I pay for
Because that's the
YouTube Premium,
face you
so there's
have to
no
show the
ads
world. There were many nights that I
like some
just went on my
content
hands
creators.
and knees, praying and believing that
No ads here,
God
buddy.
made me a promise. And I was going to do my part because I knew he was going to do his.
You won't
many
never
of
see me
these
apologizing
stories
for no
are
commercials.
variations on a similar theme, and disproportionately they seem to impact people of color. Rhea, for example, has 4 children. In the last 2 years, she has lived with her kids in friends' apartments, in her car, and most recently in extended stay hotel rooms. Hello.
This is where we stay.
It ain't
Hey, double tap that screen for me, please.
No,
Smash that like button if you will.
Single kids.
3 of the kids sleep in the bed,
3 of the kids.
and the oldest one sleeps down there.
He's got the best deal of all.
Yeah, I try to get one of them to sleep with him, but they don't want to. They all want to be piled in the bed with mama.
Rhea has been on her own with the kids since she left a domestic violence situation with the father of her children. Rhea says he never
Place smelled like
abused the
cooked food.
kids.
Also had a washer and dryer. Oh
Yeah, he put
shit.
his hands on me a couple of times.
Rhea eventually got a temporary
Some of
protective
them
order.
slept in their car in
No
the
more
parking lot.
abuse, but also
That's wild,
no
man.
more child support.
Good morning,
He's not allowed
Conscious
to be around me or the kids for 2 years, so
Conscious
I can't
Cookie
talk
Monster.
to
Oh,
him,
welcome
his
back.
family, no one. So everything is basically on me.
Rhea's 20-year-old son helps where he can, working some overnight shifts at Amazon, but she also has a 7-year-old son with major medical issues.
He was born with congestive heart failure, and he has severe asthma. I've been in and out of the hospital with him 3 or
Born
4
with
times a
congestive
month.
heart
I'm in and
failure.
out of
That's
ICU
crazy.
with him.
And that makes it all but impossible to keep a full-time job. Rhea struggles to pay $375 a week just for that extended stay room, working a patchwork of part-time jobs like driving for Uber.
I think what's so shocking is that this kind of living situation is not cheaper than an apartment. It's often double or even
Yeah, that's
triple
crazy.
what an apartment down the street would cost.
How do you explain that?
When people are desperate and those who own these properties know that there are people who are desperate, they will take advantage of that desperation.
Double tap that
When we come
screen,
back,
please.
the big business
Smash that like button,
of
please.
homelessness.
Once again, Ted Koppel reporting on homelessness in the ranks of America's working poor.
Homelessness has become big business.
Author Brian Goldstone is introducing me to the underbelly of the hospitality business.
These hotels, they don't look like much, but there is a lot of money being made off of them.
Extended stay hotels that are often the last resort for low-income families with poor credit who've become homeless. It's happening in a lot of our cities, but especially here in Atlanta. Urban renewal, the renovation and improvement of mostly
90% of
low-income
hotels and motels in
neighborhoods,
America
restoration,
are owned by
gentrification.
Patel
It's all good,
Indians
unless you're one of the families being squeezed out.
who prey on the poor
Same Wall Street investors
without a
who
good
are
credit score.
leading families and individuals to become homeless to begin with because they buy up the rental housing, and then
You're out of
if you're
luck.
even one day late
These
on your rent,
hotels
you have an eviction
are hotbeds
automatically
for
filed
crime.
against you. Before you know it, you're out. You don't have a
Good job. So right now, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be bidding on a strip mall in town here. A strip mall in town that is currently encumbered by tax levies. It's a liquor store and a few other buildings owned by the Patels. Owned by the Patels.
Right.
Why?
Because
So I'm getting ready to get them properties, hopefully,
privacy.
from the Patels.
Maurice and Natalia.
Funny you said that
These things
Patel
are much
name.
better. They have an apartment.
The Patels own
Life is
everything.
manageable. But only 5 years ago, they were on the brink of disaster. Maurice worked for a rental car agency, and Natalia...
Smash that
for
like
an
button, please, if
insurance
you would
company.
be so kind.
But when Natalia gave birth to their third
Got
child...
some alley haters
her
over here,
salary
but
stopped.
That through
it's all
everything.
love over
I
here.
didn't get an income for like a point in time. And then next thing you know, you're out in the street with a baby.
Because...
Some
We
messy
were
bitches.
late.
Well, let me see. Was
And I
that a
remember I
bitch
begged her. She was like, do
that
you have it
made
now?
that
Can you get
statement?
it
Let me
now?
see if
All
that
we
was a
needed was
bitch
to
that
get
made
paid.
that statement.
It was crazy because like my mindset was in like, it was raining. The
Let me
sheriff
see.
let
I
me sit
can't
in
see.
his
Let me see the
car.
picture.
That still gives me anxiety. Just getting to come home, work at home, and you see trying to do something to you as a man.
Tell me.
Pie.
It transforms you. It breaks you.
Pie J.
And
Who the
it will
fuck is
continue to
Pie
break you
J?
if you allow it.
Pie J.
And when we get to storage, there's another family there too. And it's like, we don't say anything to each other, but we know that
We know
look.
that look.
And all you do is just nod. It's going to be okay. Put your stuff in there. Try to figure out somewhere to go.
When you
Can't even see
see
the picture.
a family at a bus
On
stop
Pie
with,
J.
luggage, you know they're not going to the airport.
The thing that haunts me most is the black
The
bags.
Patels cracked the code.
You already know
the
what
trash
it is.
bags.
When you get evicted, all your stuff, well, it was black, but now it's clear bags.
When did you first realize that you really were homeless?
I was like filling out paperwork and you would hesitate. And you're like, they'll ask you where you're living specifically.
Oh yeah, the
Are
Patels
you
cracked the
renting?
code for sure.
Are you homeowner or are you homeless? You sit there and you struggle for a minute. You're like, well, I have a roof over my head, but it's not mine and it's temporary and I could actually literally be booted out tomorrow.